Hello and welcome everybody, this is TP Gaming coming to you from the tiny little island of Jeju, just a little bit off South Korea, but we are still in South Korea and we have a schedule from February 11th, around about 10 o'clock. Aircraft airlines and destinations and airline numbers are correct. The aircraft types are not correct because I wanted to give you a wide spectrum of what is available on Tower 3D. I have chosen this airport here, which is Stuttgart. We have a one runway, we have a two runway, so I could have basically taken London Gatwick. That would have LaGuardia.
1220 request pushback.
LaGuardia would look pretty close to it, but I just want to use this one runway, and we haven't seen Stuttgart very often, that runway configuration, so we have a one runway configuration for today. We'll be using runway 25 for arrivals and departures, so I think and I hope you're going to enjoy this session here with some interesting aircrafts here. Every airline that you see here does government go to Jeju Airport. So I think it would be interesting to see something new. You guys will enjoy.
Jeju Air 108 request taxi runway 25.
Jeju Air 108 continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jeju Air 108.
Korean Air 1220 pushback approved. Expect runway 25.
Ground 25 pushback approved. Korean Air 1220.
Jin Air 583, taxi to terminal via November Oscar.
Taxi to terminal via November Oscar, Jin Air 583 Heavy.
Korean Air 1215, runway 25, clear to land. Wind is 227 at 12 knots.
Runway 25 cleared to land, Korean Air 1215.
And I must say that I'm very, very pleased that all of you have joined me again. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it. We're going to have, how many are we going? We're going to have 30 departures. So everything that you can actually see. Let me see. Can we get this one up in the air? Should be able to. Now we'll just wait for a little while there. So every aircraft that you see here right now will be departing. So why don't we just pause this for a second and just fly over to give you guys a general idea of what's going to come to you guys. So have a look at these beautiful liveries that you will be seeing. Hopefully you will have the chance to see all these a little later on, that it's not going to be too quickly. Look at this Air Seoul, and so many aircrafts going to Seoul. It's incredible how many. It seems like every 5 minutes an aircraft is leaving. I mean, in the real schedule, every 5 minutes an aircraft is leaving for Seoul. That is unbelievable. Now there's a couple of, like T-Way, that were not, they land there and everything, but that wasn't in the that schedule when I had it on, but I just added it. So we have every aircraft, not every airline that is from South Korea will be featured at this schedule, which is available on
Tower ASEAN 8121 inbound runway 25.
Air Busan 8104, runway 25, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 25 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Air Busan 8104.
Ground ASEAN 8196 request pushback.
ASEAN 8196 pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground 25 pushback approved, ASEAN 8196. Ground Korean Air 1220 request taxi runway 25.
Korean Air 1220, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Korean Air 1220. Ground, Jeju Air 504 request taxi runway 25.
Jeju Air 504, runway 25 via hotel.
Runway 25 via hotel, Jeju Air
Look at
504.
this, he's going to do a little... There's a little programming error there. A little unfortunate. So, we will be finally having our first... How are we doing with wind? We got 10 knots. So we're going to have an arrival coming in here. Korean Air is coming in. So let's head over to Air Busan to see the arrival of the Korean Air. And that'll give us the opportunity to check out these two Air Busans right behind each other. And the arrival of the Korean Air. So we have some beautiful liveries here, brand new ones. Hope you guys enjoy these. And this runway was actually being used, the one further is down, on the February 11th. Saw a live stream on YouTube. Oh no, and we have the immediate issue here. Didn't I say Jin Air to go via Oscar? I told him to go via November Oscar, and he turns left
Ground.
into India.
Korean Air 1222 request pushback.
Now, this is going to be an interesting one.
Asiana 81906 request taxi runway 25.
Let's have a look and see if we can get Asiana to turn around and come around the back here. Asiana 81906, runway 7 via Zulu Yankee.
Runway 7 via
Nope.
Zulu Yankee.
Damn
Asiana
it.
81906.
Nope. Asiana 81906, runway 7 via Zulu.
Runway 7 via
Nope.
Zulu. Asiana 81906.
That works out really well, doesn't it? I mean, seriously, I asked you to go via Oscar, not India. Now I have to delete you, get penalized, and I start off with 0. Air Busan 8104. Actually, hold on a second. Jeju Air 504, hold position. Jeju Air 504, hold position.
Holding. Jeju Air 504.
Air Busan 8104, wind is 227 at 7 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Air Busan 8104.
Air Busan 8300, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait. Air Busan 8300.
Korean Air 1215, taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu.
Taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu. Korean Air 1215.
Asiana 81906, runway 25.
Runway 25. Asiana 81906.
Now he's going totally
Ground.
nuts ways.
Korean Air 1012 request pushback.
Asiana 81906, runway 25 via India Sierra.
Runway 25 via India Sierra. Asiana 81906.
Korean Air 1222, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Korean Air 1222.
Jeju 504, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jeju Air 504.
Air Busan 8300, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence. Air Busan 8300.
Korean Air 1218, runway 25, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 25 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Korean Air 121A.
Korean Air 1012, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Korean Air 1012.
Air Busan 8104, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Air Busan 8104.
Asiana 8121, runway 25, clear to land, wind is 227 at 8 knots.
Runway 25 cleared to land. Asiana 8121. Ground. Jeju Air 142 request pushback.
Jeju Air 142, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Jeju Air 142.
Tower, Asiana 8781 inbound runway 25.
Well, well,
Ground.
well.
Jin Air 414 request pushback.
Which one was that?
Ground.
There it is.
Korean Air 1222 request taxi runway 25.
Jin Air 414, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Jin Air 414.
Korean Air 1222, runway 25 via Hotel Sierra.
Runway 25 via Hotel Sierra, Korean Air 1222.
Yeah, Busan 8300, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Air Busan 8300.
Yeah, it's
Ground,
just really...
Korean Air 1012 request taxi runway 25.
So how are we doing down there? Is this looking a little bit better here? Getting busy here, folks. It's getting busy. That's how you like it. Korean Air 1012, runway 25 via Sierra.
Runway 25 via Sierra, Korean Air 1012. Ground, Jeju Air 142 request taxi runway 25.
Jeju 142. Jeju
Ground, Air Seoul 934 request pushback.
Jeju Air 142. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jeju Air 142.
Korean Air 1218. Wind is 229 at 11 knots. Runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Korean Air 1218.
Jeju Air 108. Runway 25. Line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Jeju Air 108.
Asiana 1222. Taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu.
Taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu, Asiana 8121.
Asiana 8781. Runway 25 clear to land. Wind is 229 at 11 knots.
Runway 25 cleared to land. Asiana 8781.
Korean Air 1222, hold position.
Holding, Korean Air 1222.
It's just going to, would have been a, they would have hit each other here, naturally. Korean Air 1222, continue taxi.
Say again, Korean Air 1222.
Korean Air 1222, continue taxi. Jeju Air 108, wind is 229 at 12 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Jeju Air 108.
Korean Air 1220, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Korean Air 1220.
Korean Air 1218, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Korean Air 1218.
Korean Air 1222, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Korean Air 1222.
Air Seoul 9034, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground, 25 pushback approved, Air Seoul 934. Ground, Jin Air 414 request taxi runway 25.
Jin Air 414, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jin Air 414. Tower, Air Seoul 933 inbound runway 25.
Korean Air 1220, runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence, Korean Air 1220.
Jeju Air 504, runway 25, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 25 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Jeju Air 504.
Jeju Air 108, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Jeju Air 108.
Well, well, well. So, a busy airport here. Naturally. Let's see that. There's the Korean Air, and there's the arrival coming in, just up down there. We should be good. Of course, there's no problems here. TP Gaming, always perfect timing.
Ground, Air Seoul 934 request taxi runway 25.
Air Seoul 934, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Air Seoul 934.
Korean Air 1220, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Korean Air 1220.
So we've got our arrivals coming in. And plenty of departures. Check out the arrival here. And just in the back you see the aircrafts lining up, getting ready here. Oh, look at this one here. This is a Oh no, it just looked a little bit
Ground,
different here.
Air Sol 972 request pushback.
SCL 9072 pushback approved. Expect runway 25.
Ground, 25 pushback approved. Air Sol 972.
Jeju Air 504, wind is 229 at 12 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Jeju Air 504.
Asiana 81906, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait. Asiana 81906.
Oh, that was... he certainly moved up quite a bit. SCL 9034, hold position.
Holding, Air Sol 934.
Who knows? No, it didn't work. Oh, come on, seriously, look at this. Why? The holding line is there. Asiana 8781, taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu.
Taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu. Asiana
Ooh, look at the
8781.
shadow. Look
Ground,
at this thing.
Ashiana 8932
It's not
request
working.
pushback.
Seriously, that is just nuts. That is just crazy. I mean, come on. How can one work like this, eh? Come on, give me another penalty, why not? SCL 9034, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Sol 934.
Asiana 81906, wind is 229 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Asiana 81906.
Jeju Air 504, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Jeju Air 504.
Korean Air 1012, runway 25, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 25 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Korean Air 1012.
Jin Air 414, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jin Air 414.
That is just...
Tower.
it's
Jin Air
just-
415 inbound runway 25.
It's just stupid. Asiana 8932, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. Air Sol 972 request taxi runway 25.
Asiana 8932, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground, 25 pushback approved. Ashiana 8932.
SCL 9072, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Air Sol 972.
SCL 9033, runway 25, clear to land, wind is 230 at 13 knots.
Runway 25 cleared to land. Air Sol 933.
Wonder if we're ever going to get
Ground.
anybody to
Jin
the
Air
terminal.
312 heavy request pushback.
Just unbelievable. So frustrating. Just spat my dummy. You guys can't see anything here, right? Everything is on top of each other. Can't blow it up any bigger. Asiana 81906. Contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Asiana 81906. Ground. Asiana 8936 request pushback.
Asiana 8936, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Unable to comply. Air Sol 933.
Asiana 8936. Asiana 8936. Pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Asiana 8936.
He heard me.
Ground, Ashiana 8932 request taxi runway 25.
Asiana 8932, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Ashiana 8932.
Jin Air 312 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Jin Air 312 heavy.
Jin Air 312 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Jin Air 312 heavy. Ground. Korean Air 1224 request pushback.
Korean Air 1224, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Korean Air 1224.
SCL 9033, taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu.
Taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu. Air Sol
how
933.
He stopped right in the middle here. Korean Air 1012, wind is 236 at 16 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Korean Air 1012.
Jeju Air 142, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait. Jeju Air 142.
We need to get some aircrafts up in the air here. It's starting to pile up, folks. People are trying to get, not trying, are starting to get angry and mad at me.
Asiana 8936 request taxi runway 25.
Asiana 8936, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Asiana 8936.
Jin Air 415, runway 25, clear to land. Wind is 236 at 17 knots.
Runway 25 cleared to land. Jin Air 415.
Korean Air 1222, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait. Korean Air 1222.
Jeju Air 142, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, caution, wake turbulence.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution, wake turbulence. Jeju Air 142.
Jin Air 414, runway 25, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 25 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Jin Air 414. Ground. Korean Air 1224 request taxi runway 25.
Korean Air 1224, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Korean Air 1224.
Korean Air 1012, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Korean Air 1012. Ground. Jin Air 504 request pushback. Ground. Jin Air 312 heavy request taxi runway 25.
Jin Air 312 heavy, runway 25 via Hotel Sierra.
Runway 25 via Hotel Sierra Echo. Jin Air 312 heavy. Tower. Asiana 81907 inbound runway 25.
There is no echo.
Ground. Jeju Air 310 request pushback.
Jin Air 312 heavy, runway 25 via Hotel Sierra.
Runway 25 via Hotel Sierra. Jin Air 312 heavy.
Jin Air 504, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Jin Air 504.
Korean Air 1222, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, caution, wake turbulence.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution, wake turbulence. Korean Air 1222.
This could be a little close here. I think I was a little late there. Jeju Air 142, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Jeju Air 142.
Jeju Air 312, pushback. 312? 310?
Say again. Jeju Air 310.
Jeju Air 310, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Jeju Air 310.
So, Korean Air?
Ground. Jeju Air 112 request pushback.
No, this is not gonna work. We're gonna get penalized unless he lifts his nose. He's not. Penalty. I could have done a go around, but I didn't want to. There's the penalty. I knew it was gonna be close. Damn it. Jeju Air 112, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Jeju Air 112.
Is he gonna push or not? Or is he gonna wait? He's not pushing. Look at the shadow, what unbelievable. Tremendous job. Okay, he was holding there, that's good. That's at least something. Korean Air 1222, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Korean Air 1222.
Air Seoul 9034, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait. Air Seoul 934.
Jin Air 414, wind is 236 at 19 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Jin Air 414.
Jin Air 415, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot November Oscar Zulu.
Taxi to terminal via
Why?
Foxtrot November
Look
Oscar
at
Zulu.
this. It's
Jin Air
just
415.
ridiculous. Look at this. He's just...
Ground. Jin Air 504 request taxi runway 25.
Jin Air 415, taxi to terminal via November Sierra. Totally stuffed now. Jin Air 415, taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu.
Taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu. Jin Air 415.
Asiana 81907, runway 25, clear to land. Wind is 236 at 19 knots.
Runway 25 cleared to land. Asiana 81907. Ground. Asiana 8764 request pushback. Ground. Jeju Air 310 request taxi runway 25.
Jeju Air 310, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jeju Air 310.
SEO 934, wind is 234 at 19 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Air Sol 934.
Air Sol 972, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait. Air Sol 972.
Jin Air 414, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Jin Air 414.
Jin Air 504, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jin Air 504.
So I've got to be very careful here now with these, with the arrival now, and Asiana 8197. Asiana 8764, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Asiana 8764. Tower. Korean Air 1901 inbound runway 25.
Asiana 8932, runway 25, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 25 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Asiana 8932.
Seoul 972, runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence. Air Sol 972.
It's only a very, very small, tiny gap between arrivals and departures. But we can do it.
Ground.
There's the
Jeju Air
arrival down
112
there.
request taxi runway 25.
Looking a lot better now. Jeju Air 112, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jeju Air 112.
Giving them any taxi instructions will just lead up in doing them circles and turnarounds and whatnot.
Ground. Korean Air 1226 request pushback.
Korean Air 1226, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Korean Air 1226.
Air Seoul 9034, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Air Sol 934.
Wow, get
Ground.
up. Wow.
Asiana 8764 request taxi runway 25.
That took a long way for him to get up there. Perfect timing as usual. Asiana 8764, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Asiana 8764.
Seoul 972, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Air Sol 972.
I'm just a little rusty. I haven't played this game very often and haven't been in the tower for a while. So, sorry about that. That'll give you some action. Hope you guys enjoy the action. Oh, Asiana, why didn't you turn off Foxtrot?
Ground.
No.
Jeju Air 114 request pushback.
Jeju Air 114, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground. 25 pushback approved. Jeju Air 114.
Korean Air 1224, runway 25, line up and wait.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Korean Air 1224.
Asiana 8764, hold position.
Holding. Asiana 8764.
Jeju Air 112, hold position.
Holding. Jeju Air 112.
Asiana 8932, wind is 224.17 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for
Another
takeoff,
scenario
Asiana
here.
8932.
Korean Air 1224, runway 25.
Runway 25. Korean Air 1224.
Korean Air 1224, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait. Korean Air 1224.
Asiana 8197, taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu.
Taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu. Asiana
Standing here right in the
8197.
middle of it.
Ground.
Unbelievable.
Korean Air 1226 request taxi runway 25.
Jeju Air 112, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jeju Air 112.
Asiana 8764, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Asiana 8764.
Korean Air 1901, runway 25, clear to land, wind is 224 at 16 knots.
Runway 25 cleared to land. Korean Air 1901. Ground. Jeju Air 154 request pushback.
And we'll worry about you a little later.
Ground. Jeju Air 114 request taxi runway 25.
Korean Air 1226, runway 25 via Sierra.
Runway 25 via Sierra. Korean Air 1226.
Korean Air 1224, wind is 224.15 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Korean Air 1224.
Asiana 8936, runway 25, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 25 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Asiana 8936.
Jeju Air 114, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jeju Air 114.
Asiana 8932, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day, Asiana 8932.
Ground,
So,
Jin Air 554 request pushback.
Shin Air 554, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground, 25 pushback approved, Jin Air 554.
Jeju Air 154, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground, 25 pushback approved, Jeju Air 154.
I have these both two pushing back, getting out of here now. Airport's getting empty. Korean Air 1224, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Korean Air 1224.
Plenty of departures ready to roll.
Ground, Korean Air 1228 request pushback.
Korean Air 1228, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground, 25 pushback approved, Korean Air 1228.
Should have another Korean Air coming in. There it is now. Yep, that's our last arrival. And then we only have departures left. Give you guys the opportunity to check out some beautiful liveries. Oh look, it even says Stuttgart here. Check it out. Didn't see that before.
Ground, Jin Air 554 request taxi runway 25.
Shin Air 554, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jin Air 554.
Asiana 8936, wind is 22413 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Asiana 8936.
Jin Air 312 heavy, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Jin Air 312 heavy.
Korean Air 1901, taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu.
Taxi to terminal via November Oscar Zulu, Korean Air 1901.
Shin Air 554, taxi... no, actually... Shin Air 554, hold position.
Say again, Jin Air 554. Holding, Jin Air 554.
Ground, Korean Air 1228 request taxi runway 25. Ground, Eastar Jet 4025 request pushback.
Korean Air 1228, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Korean Air 1228.
Jeju Air 310, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Jeju Air 310.
Shin Air 312 heavy, wind is 22415 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Jin Air 312 heavy.
Shin Air 554, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jin Air 554.
Easter Jet 4025, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground, 25 pushback approved, Eastar Jet 4025. Ground, Jeju Air 154 request taxi runway 25. Ground, Gang 165 request pushback.
Jeju Air 154, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jeju Air 154.
Asiana 8936, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Asiana 8936.
Gang 1653, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground, 25 pushback approved, Gang 1653.
Gang 1 style.
Ground,
Fly Gang
T-way
1
125
style.
request pushback.
T-way 125, pushback approved, expect runway 25.
Ground, 25 pushback approved, T-way 125.
Jeju Air 310, wind is 22916 knots, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Jeju Air 310.
Shin Air 504, runway 25, line up and wait. I may just,
Runway 25 line up and wait, Jin Air 504.
Turn these two off so you guys have a better opportunity to look at these liveries now. This Korean is gonna have enough room. Looking good at the moment. Jin Air 312 Heavy, contact departure.
Say again, Jin Air 312 Heavy.
Jin Air 312 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Jin Air 312 Heavy.
Really don't get it.
Ground, E-Star Jet 775 request pushback.
E-Star 775 pushback approved, expect runway 25. E-Star 775 pushback approved, expect runway 25. Pushback approved, expect runway 25. Wow.
Ground, 25 pushback approved, E-Star Jet 775.
Is this better now? Can you hear me? Jin Air 504, wind is 237 at 17 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Jin Air 504.
Asiana 8764, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Asiana 8764.
Jeju Air 310, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Jeju Air 310.
So you giving him room or
Ground,
not?
E-Star Jet 4025 request taxi runway 25.
E-Star 4025, continue taxi. And he didn't hear me. E-Star 4025, continue taxi. Continue taxi. Continued. E-Star Jet 4025, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, E-Star Jet 4025.
Ah, he understood.
T-Way 125 request taxi runway 25.
Gang 1653, continue taxi.
Ground, Gang 1653 request taxi runway 25. Continue taxi, Gang 1653.
T-Way 125, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, T-Way 125.
Asiana 8764, wind is 243 at 17 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Asiana 8764.
Jeju Air 112, runway 25, line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Jeju Air 112.
Looks a little bit like TUI fly.
Ground, E-Star Jet 775 request taxi runway 25.
They have similar signs here in the back. E-Star Jet 775, continue taxi.
Say again, E-Star Jet 775.
E-Star Jet 775, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, E-Star Jet 775.
Jin Air 504, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Jin Air 504.
Incredible. Simply incredible. Okay, folks, I think we're going to go speed it up. Speed it up. Speed it up. Jeju Air 112, runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence, Jeju Air 112.
Korean Air 1226, runway 25 line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Korean Air 1226.
Gang 1653, hold position.
Holding, Gang 1653.
Gang 1653, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Gang 1653.
Asiana 8764, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Asiana 8764.
Korean Air 1226, wind is 243 at 17 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Korean Air 1226.
Jeju Air 114, runway 25 line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Jeju Air 114.
Jeju Air 112, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Jeju Air 112.
Alright, we're starting to get this all organized sooner or later. Jeju Air 114, runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence, Jeju Air 114.
Jin Air 554, runway 25 line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Jin Air 554.
Korean Air 1226, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Korean Air 1226.
Jin Air 554, wind is 243 at 15 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff. Jin Air 554.
Jeju Air 154, runway 25 line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Jeju Air 154.
Jeju Air 114, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Jeju Air 114.
Let's have a look around down the bottom here, because this is where the IR lines are sitting. This looks a lot better, doesn't it? Maybe we can sort of I may just sort of go to, maybe we can just lock it, and then we'll just go on and check this out. Jeju Air 154, wind is 245 at 13 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Jeju Air 154.
It may just give us the opportunity to get a better view here. Korean Air 1228, runway 25 line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Korean Air 1228.
Jin Air 554, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Jin Air 554.
So we're just, as if we're just sitting here and we're just doing some plane watching. How's that sound? Sounds pretty good, eh? Korean Air 1228, wind is 243 at 11 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Korean Air 1228.
Easter Jet 4025, runway 25 line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Eastar Jet 4025.
See, we can see the aircraft. We're basically sitting here at the end. Actually, there is a yeah. Well, there's plenty of buildings. You know, this is right in the middle of the city here. There's lots and lots and lots of. There's a shopping center down here and lots of. Doesn't matter. You're not interested in that. Jeju Air 154, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, Jeju Air 154.
Easter Jet 4025, wind is 234 at 9 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Eastar Jet 4025.
Easter Jet 775, runway 25 line up and wait.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Eastar Jet 4025. Runway 25 line up and wait, Eastar Jet 775.
Korean Air 1228, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Korean Air 1228.
Ridiculous. Easter 775, Easter Jet 775, runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, caution wake turbulence, Eastar Jet 775.
Gang 1653, runway 25 line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, Gang 1653.
Easter Jet 4025, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Eastar Jet 4025.
Only one more to go in the back. Gang 1653, wind is 230 at 7 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Gang 1653.
Easter Jet 775, contact departure.
Say again, Eastar Jet 775.
Easter Jet 775, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day,
Unbelievable.
Eastar Jet 775.
T-Way 125, runway 25 line up and wait.
Runway 25 line up and wait, T-Way 125.
And there we go. We only have a few arrivals here. Had to delete a couple there. Gang 1653, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Gang 1653.
T-Way 125, wind is 230 at 7 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff. And that will be our
Runway 25 cleared for
final
takeoff.
departure,
T-Way 125.
folks. T-Way. This is how he looks like. Check him out. Terminal on the back. Final departure. And interesting enough, having a look at the radar here, look at them all going right behind each other. Isn't that funny? There we go. So that was our session on the little island in South Korea, Jeju. Hope you guys have enjoyed. TY125, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. T-Way 125.
And hope you did enjoy. And if you did, then I hope to see you again on the next video. Or perhaps on the show live at 5 every Sunday at 5 p.m. GMT +1. So, hope to see you there. Until next time, this has been another presentation of TP Gaming. Have a wonderful weekend, or week, or whatever it may be. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.